This video here is all about something called Core Strength Premium Supplements. It's a bottle of pills, Core Strength Premium Supplements. And so if you're looking up Core Strength Premium Supplements reviews, Core Strength Premium Supplements reviews and complaints, I hope that my video is going to be helpful to you. It's something I saw going around with some deepfake scam marketing, and I want to talk about this because I'm not saying the product itself, Core Strength Premium Supplements, are a scam. I am, however, saying that someone out there, maybe it's an affiliate, a third party, someone misusing the product, is trying to broadcast it or promote it or whatever in a way that's very scammy. I'm going to show you what I mean here in a second. I'm going to hit play on this. You're going to see deepfakes meaning manipulated lip movement with AI generated audio of famous people, doctors, celebrities, whatever. No doctors, hospitals, universities, famous people ever endorsed this product. So no matter what you see in this video, they never endorsed it. And any testimonials that you see in this video are either paid or not authentic as well. I'm not calling the product a scam, but this video here will claim this is going to be like a miracle product, and it is not a miracle product. That's just not what it is. Let's hit play on this, and anything else called Core Strength that is similar, don't contact those companies. They have nothing to do with this.
We may be looking at the single most important discovery in history for millions of Americans who struggle every day with joint pain, arthritis, low bone density, and loss of mobility. What's already being called a revolutionary breakthrough by the scientific community now promises to finally deliver what seemed impossible until very recently, not just to fight, but to actually reverse the devastating effects of chronic pain in the knees, hips, back, the kind of pain that slowly steals a person's independence. And the most surprising part, the answer didn't come from a big pharmaceutical lab or some new synthetic drug packed with dangerous side effects. It came from nature itself, from a simple recipe made with pure honey and a traditional Indian root.
So this is not a recipe. That's a lie. It's a hook to get you to watch this entire video. So you think if you keep sticking around, they're going to reveal a recipe to you, and they never are. It's going to be a bottle of pills called Core Strength Premium or something else if they switch the product up in the future. And CNN never broadcast this. This is a deep fake, like I mentioned. And yeah, they're also going to talk about Dr. Sanjay Gupta at some point, who has nothing to do with this at all. Anything else you see here about, universities, they have nothing to do with it. Or Big Pharma doesn't want you to know about it. That's like a trope. It's the Big Pharma probably doesn't even know this exists, right?
Developed by one of the brightest minds on the planet. Orthopedic doctors all over the world are already calling this discovery the greatest joint health breakthrough of the 21st century. And the data leaves no room for doubt, because in many cases, it has proven to be up to 10 times more effective than the arthritis, osteoarthritis, and chronic pain medications currently sold on the market. Stories of hope are already spreading across the internet. More than 16,000 Americans have experienced a stunning reversal of a condition that, for decades, was considered to have no real permanent solution. Among those stories, one of the most emotional is from Hollywood legend Morgan Freeman.
Being swallowed by pain was the worst experience of my life. It wasn't just a swollen knee, the weak bones, or my back locking up. It was the sleepless nights, the way I had to grab the arms of the chair just to stand up. My biggest fear was that one day I simply wouldn't be able to walk to the door anymore. But thanks to this discovery, in just 10 days, I got my independence back, I got my movement back, and even the expression on my face changed, because when the pain goes down, even your smile changes. Throwing away a pile of expensive pills that only numb the pain for a few hours, that's the best feeling in the world.
They said I had disappeared because of the pain and my low bone density. And you know what? They were right. I was a prisoner in my own body, checked out, just trying to survive one more day with my knees, back, and hips on fire. That went on until I started using the recipe you're about to see now. Today, I'm back, stronger, present, truly alive again.
What?
And let me warn you, now you're all going to have to put up with me walking around the house, going out, complaining less, and living a whole lot more.
These are not isolated cases. This research, the results of a global investigation led by one of the most respected names in American medicine, is already showing impressive numbers. 97% of participants had significant improvements in pain and joint function. 9 out of 10 people diagnosed with advanced arthritis showed clear signs of improved mobility. Today, we have the honor of welcoming renowned neurosurgeon and CNN's chief medical correspondent, Dr. Sanjay Gupta. He traveled across the world to find the mind behind this revolutionary discovery, and he's here today to reveal exactly what these ingredients are and explain how they may be the answer millions of families have been waiting for so long, a way to walk again, climb stairs, and live without so much pain. Dr. Gupta, thank you for being here today.
What we're seeing today isn't just another scientific breakthrough. It's a real rupture, a before and after moment in the history of joint and bone medicine for everyone who feels like their own body is falling apart.
So the FDA never approved any of this. I don't think the FDA approves the dietary supplements.
Slow motion. Who's afraid to get out of bed because their lower back might lock up, who avoid stairs, walks, and trips because they're ashamed of being the one who slows everyone down. who carries the silent pain of feeling like a burden to their own family. For the first time, science is no longer talking about managing pain or slowing down the damage. We're talking about reversing the process, about attacking the invisible root that's been destroying your joints from the inside out, about giving your body the chance to move again, bend, climb, sit and stand up with a kind of freedom you may not even remember anymore. The story of Morgan Freeman, Robin Williams, and so many others who went through multiple knee and hip surgeries became the symbol of this modern tragedy. But the
Robin Williams, like, what are you talking about?
truth is, that's just the tip of the iceberg. More than 4,000 Americans took part in the latest clinical trials, and the results couldn't be clearer. Conventional medicine was aiming at the wrong target. Whether out of greed or incompetence, the result was the same. Today, the back, knee, and hip pain industry moves hundreds of billions of dollars every year in pills, injections, surgeries, implants, and endless physical therapy. With that much money on the line, it's obvious real permanent relief was never the goal. That's why, for decades, they pushed treatments that only cover up the symptoms. While the real root of the problem kept millions of people trapped inside a painful body, they spent half a century trimming dead branches off a dying tree and never once looked at the rotten root that was destroying everything from the inside. And today, we finally know the truth. The root cause is being poisoned. Not by age, not by genetics, but by a silent toxin that builds up inside your joints and around your nerves. A hidden inflammatory protein called cadmium chloride. Once it starts building up, it does three things fast. It inflames the joint, it wears down cartilage, and it turns simple movement into pain.
I'm just waiting for them to mention what that doctor's name was, the other person they kept showing.
That's why 70 years ago, knee and hip replacements were rare. And today, almost every family knows someone who has screws, plates, rods, or someone already scheduled for surgery. Just look at this chart. Diagnoses of osteoarthritis, arthritis, low bone density, herniated discs, and chronic back pain are rising again and again. So let me be clear. This is not an age sentence. It's the result of daily exposure to this silent inflammatory process. And that's why today is historic. Because if the problem is an inflammatory toxin, we finally found the antidote. And it was in nature the whole time. A special emergency task force made up of chronic pain research labs and national healthy aging institutes broke protocol to approve immediate distribution of this treatment, not to pharmacies, not to hospitals, but directly to the people who need it most. People like you, watching right now. Today, as part of this public health initiative, a limited batch of the full protocol is being released. Not for sale, but as a right for every American affected by this joint poison. Now, before I show you exactly how to get it, you need to know where it came from. Because the hero of this story is not me. I'm just using my voice to say the truth out loud. The credit, the courage, and the genius belong to a man the industry tried to silence. Not a doctor in a white coat, but an ethnobotanist, my friend, Dr. Paul Cox. A man who's starting today.
All right, we have the name. So Dr. Paul Cox has nothing to do with this. And so this, again, I'm covering a supplements product. It is called Core Strength Premium. Core Strength Premium Supplements. If you're looking up Core Strength Premium Supplements reviews, Core Strength Premium pills reviews, Core Strength Premium for joint pain, I hope that I've been able to help you out. Because Core Strength Premium Supplements, Dr. Sanjay Gupta, and Core Strength Premium Supplements, Dr. Paul Cox, they have nothing to do with this. So I hope that my video here has saved a lot of people from falling for a scam through this scam funnel. This did not appear on an official website that I could tell, anything like that. There's no credible evidence the company itself is tied to this marketing, if there is a company, but there's also no evidence of where the company is, who's the founder, where's the bottling location. That's all looking pretty bad too. But the website I was looking at, under that video, it says 5 stars based on 19,651 reviews. That's a lie. It's completely made up. And it says made in FDA registered facility, where it mentions a money back guarantee. Those aren't great because they often aren't honored. If you go through a scam funnel, of course, it's not going to mean it's a scam, right? Going through a scam funnel, an unofficial looking website coming from a TikTok ad, it's not good. So I hope that I've helped you out here with my information. This could come with subscription charges. It's all bad. So this product here, again, which is Core Strength Premium Supplements. If you're looking up Core Strength Premium Supplements reviews, I hope that my video has helped. Like, comment, subscribe. The join button is down below. And let me know if you have any questions or want to say anything at all. The comments are open. Thank you for watching.